But first, it's March Madness time again. The NCAA tournament is in full swing with 16 teams left vying for the National Collegiate Championship. But in Indiana, basketball means more than just college hoops. People there may have one eye on Bobby Knight and the Hoosiers, but the other eye is glued to the high school basketball state championship. That's because, as Scott Cohn found out, high school basketball in Indiana is almost a religion.
Another day in Paoli, Indiana, where the pace is a little slower, the people laid back. Except when it's March and the Paoli High basketball team is hot. It's state high school tournament time in Indiana. They call it Hoosier Hysteria, and well they should.
In Indiana, it's still one of the few states that we have only one state champion in basketball. All schools are in one division.
And Paoli has a legitimate shot. The Rams are having the best season they've ever had, making it to the semi-state level for only the second time in their history. They're chasing a dream here. The whole town is.
This area is just full of hard-working families trying to make a living, who have kids who are used to that lifestyle and the fact that when you do something, you work as hard as you can at it.
Paoli is one of the smaller high schools in Indiana. The enrollment's a little over 500. This is the school gym. It seats a little over 4,000. That's more than there are in the whole town, but it doesn't matter. They pack them in every game.
That's the thing to do in a small town.
Dentist Roger Dillman schedules his appointments around Rams games. But there are still occasional conflicts, like the week his son was competing in the regional science fair, the same day the Rams were in the regional basketball tournament. In Indiana, the choice is obvious.
I picked the basketball.
He's a big basketball fan, and I said go ahead since you like it so much. I didn't really mind.
It's true, at tournament time, it's sometimes hard to remember that this is a school.
I'll be the first to admit that there may not be a lot of academic kinds of things going on this week particularly, but we're having class every day, and we'll continue to have class every day, and just hope that that somebody's gaining something out of it.
And even when they do hit the books, it's hard to escape the reminders of Indiana's basketball heritage. Larry Bird of the Boston Celtics cut his teeth in the next town over, French Lick, at Springs Valley High School. His team used to play at Paoli. That's him with the ball, number 33.
You want to play well in front of your family and your friends, and when you're in the pros, they don't get to see you that much. But when you're in high school, they see you every night, so you want to please them and you want to impress them.
I think we look up to Larry Bird, not only from the point that he's from French Lick and everything, but we look up to him because he's a great basketball player, and the way he holds himself to the people around him and just the way he plays.
There probably aren't any Larry Birds on the Paoli squad, but there are dreams that have been nurtured for a long time.
I think they grow up real small learning basketball in southern Indiana.
Quite simply, in Indiana, basketball is more than just a game.
I can remember thinking about it when I was first grade, second grade, when my brothers played, and remember thinking, wouldn't it be cool to play in the state finals or semi-state or whatever? And it's kind of a dream come true now for me.
3 years ago, we left there, and the last thing that we said was, we'll be back. Yeah. We're back.
All of our kids here in this school, as long as they live, will recall the days that we went to semi-state.
Unfortunately, there is a less than happy ending here. Paoli lost in the state semifinals to Jeffersonville High, which goes on to the Final Four at the Hoosier Dome in Indianapolis this weekend. But true to form, the Paoli Rams promise they'll be back next year chasing the dream yet again.